Beats for the stars.
What it do, family? It's your girl Tamika, and I am back with another video. Y'all know the routine. Y'all know what I'm about to say, man. Smash that subscribe button and turn those post notifications on. Yo, shout out to my family, S&T. I love y'all, man. Thank y'all so much for coming back and tuning in. Look, this ain't gonna be a reaction video. This is coming later. This is just a conversation between me and y'all. You know what I mean? Yesterday, I had recorded a video that I actually didn't upload until this morning. You know what I'm saying? And quite frankly, I went back and forth trying to figure out if I was going to even upload the video. I decided to upload the video because I felt like the subject matter was very relevant to this day and age. For all the people who's been rocking with me from the beginning, since I first started this platform, you know I love to take YouTube situations and apply real life situations that me and you can that we can relate to. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I was kind of going with the video that I uploaded yesterday. Look, you guys, at this point, I don't know who lying. I don't know if Austin lying, I don't know if Cole lying, I don't even know if the victim is lying. But one thing that I can say that is 100% facts is that this situation happens a lot more than I would like to ever give it credit for. And what situation I'm talking about women victims of assault. You know what I'm saying? On that actual video that I uploaded yesterday, it broke my heart that I was in my comments and I realized like a lot of people that support me has been through this situation. So I wanted to be able to touch on two dynamics from this particular situation. One, I want to speak about how a lot of the times women victims do not say anything. I want to talk about that dynamic. And then I also want to talk about how men can be victims in the situation too. Because I don't want anybody to ever think that I'm naive to the fact that there is not retarded ass, predictable ass women out here. And I know they can be just as wrong as men can. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to touch on that a little bit later. But I want to talk about like women victims and why they don't speak on things. You know what I'm saying? First of all, the situation is very, very touchy for me because my wife is a victim of assault. You know what I mean? And I don't like these. I don't like motherfuckers like this. I never will. You know what I'm saying? I just really don't. But I want to talk about something because I was actually in the comments and there were so many people in the comments like, I just don't understand why women don't say nothing. You know, women should just go to the police. You know what I'm saying? Like, why go to social media and blah, 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 this and this and that. And I can understand that, but I can also understand why women don't say anything. I can also understand that too. Because first of all, women sometimes feel ashamed. They feel embarrassed. But most importantly, they're afraid there ain't nobody gonna believe them. And with this day and age that we live in with social media, the last one is probably the most valid. Seriously, like the feeling of not thinking that anyone is going to believe you. So I want to talk about something. I was actually on live a little bit earlier talking to some friends of mine, and we was talking about this particular situation. And we got on the topic about generational curses and learned behavior. And I actually spoke on this on a video of mine back in the past, and it's very relevant. All right, I want to paint a picture for you guys, okay? My grandmother, one day we were in a house and we was cleaning up, and I think everybody grandmother had that little wall where everybody pictures is on it. So we was actually dusting that wall. But then it dawned on me when I was looking at the pictures, I realized that my grandmother only had one picture of her father. You know what I'm saying? And in that picture, her favorite brother was in it. So I was like, it made me ask her, I'm like, Mama dear, I'm like, you know, why you never got pictures of granddad? You know what I'm saying? Of your dad, you know what I mean? Or whatever. And she just looked at me and she was like, cause he dead and he where he need to be. And that shit floored me, but it also scared me. Like I never wanted to bring the situation up again. Cause I'm like, damn, whatever happened with his ass, boy, she mad. You know what I'm saying? But then like, some weeks later, man, we was all at the house having to get together, and everybody got that drunk auntie who get drunk and she get very honest. You know what I'm saying? And she was saying while she was drunk how my grandmother's mother didn't like her. And I'm just like, why in the fuck would my mama like her? So then, you know, the wheels get to turning. And you got to understand, my grandmother's mother used to work for a white family. She had to take care of the white family or whatever, and she would come home on the weekends. So my grandmother, you know what I'm saying, was actually forced to assume the responsibility of the woman in the house. And quite frankly, I kind of felt like she had to assume the responsibilities of the woman in the house. You know what I'm saying? If you guys can read between the lines. Now, back in their day, when situations like this happened, it was always said to like not say anything. You know what I mean? They had to keep quiet about it. It was a lot of things that they had to bury deep, and they had to just go on to live their lives. So I'm bringing up generational curses because I just want people, I want to paint the picture of why sometimes women victims be quiet. Now, being that this happened to my grandmother, my mother, you know what I'm saying, went to my grandmother and told my grandmother she was assaulted. Now, because my grandmother went through whatever she went through back in the day, she didn't want my mother to be vocal about it. You know what I'm saying? It was swept under the rug. It was dealt with as a family. In other words, life goes on. Now, me and my sister come, okay? It's one of those type of situations to where at that point your mother can make the decision to either add to the generational curses or to break the motherfuckers. I guess in my mother's part, she was about breaking the motherfuckers because she made it a point to antagonize me and my sister every 5 minutes about who was touching us. So that's why I know that it's relevant when it comes down to generational curses and learned behavior. There are so many things that are passed down to us that we're not even aware of, and that's learned behavior. That's something that we see through watching the people who we call our superiors, our parents, our mothers, and things like that. And that's one of the reasons why sometimes women do not talk. Another reason why a woman do not talk is because of the simple fact of whoever the attacker is. You know what I mean? When you have men of power, it makes it very, very hard for victims to come forward. When you think about it, let's hypothetically say that this alleged situation with Austin McBroom happened, okay? This is a man that got money at his disposal. He has resources at his disposal. You know what I mean? And not only that, you know what is more troubling than those things? Having 12.1 million subscribers that loves your ass. Because what happens? Austin don't even got to say nothing. 12.1 million people is going to try to find her Instagram and take her ass through it. So what happens in that situation? The woman is now really trying to hide up under a rock because she's facing so much ridicule, so much backlash, and now it's to the point to where vulnerability really sets in. So now you have a woman that's getting attacked online because this man of power fandom is coming at you. Bitch, you lying. You trying to break up a happy home. You trying to come at Catherine. Yada, yada, fucking yada. You know what I'm saying? So you got this situation. Now this woman is vulnerable as hell. Now this is when that man of power step in. Look, man, you shouldn't even have to go through this type of shit. Take this 200K. Live your life. Fuck this. And guess what? Now that 200K look like $1 million. Because not only would she just go ahead and just relieve herself of getting backlash and all this type of shit, she can take this money and live better. What better situation than that? And sometimes women fall for it. Now, I'm not saying that this is the case, but I'm saying this is how I look at certain things, bro. And this is the things that be bringing me to on the reason why I even uploaded the video in the first place. Because this is a conversation that we really, really need to have. It happens like this, bro. That's the worst thing ever. To have 12.1 million people come at your life every 5 seconds of the day. It make taking that money even easier, bro. It really, really do. And that's what I wanted to talk about. Because when I uploaded my video, man, I was sad as hell to see how many women supporters who follow me that has been through this situation and has never said anything. You know what I'm saying? It's sad as hell. Now on the flip side, let's be Austin. You know what I mean? You just down in Miami, man. You trying to have a good ass time. And a woman is plotting on you. You know what I'm saying? It hurts. Because he has daughters, you know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure that he loves his daughters. And he don't ever probably want to be in a situation to where his imagery or his character is going to be tarnished, especially in the eyes of his daughters one day. I get that as well. And I just want to say once again, like if a woman lies on a man and tarnishes his character, I really feel like she should have jail time. Hands down. You know what I'm saying? Because all she's doing is just making real victims have a problem and real victims have a problem. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's totally wrong on so many different levels. So, just to reiterate, that was the reason why I made the choice to upload the video. Like I said, nobody knows anything right now. Don't nobody know who the liar is in this equation. But one thing I can pull from the equation is that this is a situation that's happening too often in our communities, and I hate it. I hate it absolutely. I just wanted to put this out there, you guys, before I get to uploading my reaction videos. I like to touch on real topics, but I don't want anybody who support me to feel like that I'm automatically just jumping on the bandwagon, you know what I'm saying, accusing this man. Because even though Cole video was very, very convincing, and I ain't lying, 6.4 million other motherfuckers feel just like I did, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. I just don't know at this point on what's the truth. But I do know that this situation does happen, even if this situation is fictitious. And I just like to speak on those things. So I want to know how you guys feel. Drop down in the comments if you've ever been a victim of assault, or you ever known somebody that was a victim of assault, or you can just kind of agree with anything that I said in this video. I just really want to know you guys' take on this. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for coming back and tuning in. And until next video, I'm going to catch y'all.